But EG just went in a completely different direction with the Monkey King and CM.
Yeah, Saberlight had pick of all of his offlaners. Like, I think we see them often get banned out a lot in first phase, but this game, none of them were, like, between the Underlord, the Doom, and the Beastmaster. So I think they just decided, or maybe they just felt like EG weren't going to highly prioritize these heroes, so they could leave all three in, and then take which one they felt.
Whereas something like Luna has. All right, there you go. Nice suggestion. Yeah, I like it overall.
I think Sven's just rather safe, right? You see a lot of physical damage sources coming out of EG from the Monkey King and the Shadow Fiend. It's been a while since we've seen a full magic damage Shadow Fiend be played, so I guess that made the most sense in that case. But what offlaners left for Whisper now that can take advantage of this Sven? The Timbersaw's banned out.
Yeah.
So do we hate this Mars for EG? I mean, some teams have been running it to success. It's one of the harder heroes to pull off.
Mars would be okay. It kind of lacks damage. So it would require, like, Monkey King needs this Echo Saber Deso, and then they can show up like that.
It's the best suggestion we've had so far. All right. I mean, this is a guy who can sustain probably better than the Mars can against the Tide Oracle, but from my perspective, I'm still a little bit concerned about the skirmishing power. If we get into raw team fights, this is definitely going to be a nice tool to set up the Monkey King, have this big AoE stun, but I would feel pretty happy playing Oracle.
Game number 1 goes between Shopify Rebellion versus Evil Geniuses with Cap and SVG.
Welcome everybody to Evil Geniuses versus Shopify Rebellion, a grudge match that lives maybe only in our heads, but a grudge match nonetheless. You know what, Avery? This just doesn't feel right. You know, it doesn't quite match the intensity we're looking for, you know? EG, Shopify, they matched up against each other in Lima, lower bracket elimination match, which we need a little bit more. Oh, there we go. We need some crowd noise in here.
I can already hear the whistles coming on the next smoke.
Geniuses, that right to get top 4 in front of a home crowd. I mean, there's got to be something there.
And there's no horn guy to help you this time.
That's true.
You're all on your own. You're just going to have to do it the hard way.
And apparently they're going to start off with a very, very, very good kill. More importantly, it goes to C-Smile. They kill Saberlight for first blood, but C-Smile, the SF, getting a fast bottle, that has got to feel very, very good if you're EG, and very, very bad if you're Abed. He's a Void Spirit against SF with that kind of start. I'm not
Going back to TI, where you had Wraith packed on top of it, right? It's like,
oh yeah, it was disgusting.
Those are nice right clicks you have for 5 damage. And then if you're trying to deal magic damage to get around those physical mitigation auras, well, you have Oracle there to give the new Fate's Edict, which, hey, you throw that on Sven, he's not disarmed. He has 5 seconds of spell immunity, basically. So there is a disgusting amount of sustain from the Shopify lineup, and a lot of auras you have to punch through. So you need your damage to come online early. You need to come online hard if you are EG here.
Oh, RTZ.
Strong lane phase is what you're looking for. And Matthew, he's off to the races.
It really is. I mean, we said this bounty hitter is super strong in lane, and a gush and a hit like that for the bounty hunter adds a lot, because getting low here, going to be tossed away, hits the Boundless Strike for a little bit more, and it's going to be the Frostbite that maybe gets the kill on crit. No, we actually still had a Fairy Fire. Yeah, I mean, it's a lane that's already winning, right? You add a stun into it, and you certainly can have more kills.
And we have seen these Crystal Maiden duos wreak havoc in terms of the early double roam. Free Jingu.
Get some good damage on him. Might be enough to kill him, because actually tossed into the tower range. Takes a lot of damage on its way out. Will be able to jump to the trees. Fly. Looking at Panda here, and will be able to get it. Fly secures it with the Purifying Flames. Because dropping back down, gets the Jingu stacks up. Yes. We'll have to wait out 10 seconds for a Boundless Strike reheal.
Trying to bait off the Fairy Fire Lotus here. Like you said, Boundless Strike up in 2. They're going to look for the support kill. Yeah. Or he trapped himself.
Jumps down to the trees. Gets on top of crits. Once again, trying to get the toss away, but not good enough. We'll leave Matthew to be traded, though. Looks like a lot of stick charges, though. That's okay.
Going to be a heal for the road.
Yeah, it really is.
Why teleport?
Oh, Abed, double jump to be able to secure the kill on Bakaz. Is he actually going to get it? The Void Remnant lands, but that Frostbite, they have a Firestorm, but it's certainly not enough damage. Bakaz is pretty healthy.
He mischief dodged one of them, right?
Oh, is that what happened?
I think so. That's just nice outplay there.
Yeah, he also had the Fairy Fire and the Lotus Flower, so there was probably a lot there that you're expecting to get. Oh, Bakaz. So greedy to go back in like this and still get
good?
caught by this rotation would be terrible, but if he gets away, it's great. Pit.
No
Oh,
way.
he kills the ward. He jumps out. Oh, man.
Lotus pool. That's why you get wasn't even problems with the early burst. Now Crit's just, I think he's just dead here. Easy raise kill for C Smile. Pray for the rune. It will be delivered, but not into Abed's bottle. Ooh,
Matthew, got to be careful, though. Abed continues his rotations. He doesn't want to stay in this lane for long. They do have the Ravage going out, though, and Arteezy is going to be brought down by Whisper with the final smash that comes in still, though. Outnumbered in this fight. Panda's going to help even the odds, though, as Saberlight came through. They didn't throw out the Requiem on the side of EG, though. Judging that Shopify are just going to be forced back. They're going to go for the dive under the tower, though. Fly, he's certainly going to be caught here. Because looking for more. Spot Saberlight gets cut down from the tree, but Saberlight is kind of stuck in a dead-end area. Not a whole lot of places to go here. He's just going to be pushed back up against the wall by the fear of the Requiem.
nice connect expected, but we're just going to make sure Abed can't get some early kills, and then we're just going to farm on all our cores and feel really confident going into the mid-game.
Really good use of the illusion to slow him down, and oh, hey, Whisper cutting in
Where's
from behind.
Going to get the levels this game? Out him.
You'd imagine if you had spell steal on Rubik, you might be able to get this kill. They're going to try for it anyway.
Oh, he does have it. Just
Gets
got
in
it
front
off
of him.
Ancients.
Slowing him down. The Requiem's going to go out, though, fearing him back. In fact, Abed's going to take the triple raise. So much damage. Doesn't quite die to it. The telekinesis toss back there with a Firestorm does a decent amount of damage to C Smile. Because, though, cutting through. Oh, the raises almost caught him. Abed able to TP away in time. Fly. He'll be left behind, and Because continues. Matthew's pretty much permanently invis, running around finding pickoffs like this one.
Three Janata hits as well.
Okay, Shopify apparently want to make some big move here. Going for the Tidehunter. He's got Pipe, he's got Mech, he's got Ravage. Requiem being threatened to go out here, trying to disguise it by sitting behind the trees. Whisper opting not to blow the Ravage.
Doesn't have to. Like, he still has mech up his sleeve. I mean, you use God Strength. You brought 5 heroes. I don't think he cares. This man does not give a damn.
Good discipline from Whip.
Oh, they're are they Roshan? Are they Roshan? I can't tell.
Shopify,
Leave a
they want to get
flashback.
here. They're going to have to go through the gate, and that is a super dangerous prospect when you have no idea what's on the other side of it. And so much AoE damage. Matthew's going to make sure. Oh, Matthew's actually going to go through the gate, see if there's anybody there.
Yeah, why not? What are you afraid of on the other side? You have
They're all
vision
going to go
down
through.
there. You have the advantage on the map.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay, so apparently they called it quits. Everybody.
everything affects it. Honest.
Oz hopping along the side here. Does Shopify know about this?
I'm going to pop Crimson for the tower. I guess that it's enough to dissuade it as EG all TP out, trying to catch on the other side of the map. They do not want. Just want to go to 1v1 our tour here.
Arteezy having to run away from his base into a double damage SF.
That was not the direction to run.
No.
Particular.
Lima Major was the reference that they were going that game 3. I mean, EG was clearly winning that game
Yes.
and had 1 or 2 nasty fights.
It only takes a couple pickoffs.
Oh, get a force staff, trying to save Matthew.
He's tanky as hell, man.
Gave him the pipe, gave him the mech. He's good. Shopify now have to retreat out of this one, but they're so far outside of their base. Where did they go?
They have a high ground ward. I feel like you have to fight this.
At the same time, they're tracked up. Actually, Panda coming through. Might be an easy kill for Arteezy. Oh, no, we got Heaven Talberded. Disarm.
Oh,
Does
what a
get
cut.
drop down because that's an opportunity. Can he kill
That's
him
your
fast
chance.
enough? He's lining up the cleaves. Does manage to get the one, but it is still just an Aegis, and ultimately the team fight from EG is far too strong. It's not even close. Take that track back. And yeah, let's not forget the team is filtering in. Bacon's got to be careful. Actually gets dropped down right in front of the Sven, but he has his BKB. So Arteezy's going to use his BKB and TP out. The rest of the team will try and find some little corner to hide in and TP out as well. Bacon's barely not seeing the Rubik there. Spots Abed. Abed's going to have to do some crazy jukes. Unfortunately, can't juke track.
Oh, the gate. betrays him.
Doesn't work. Damage just comes way too fast.
I would like to see the stat on how much gold bounty sucked away from him in this game.
We'll be able to see that at the end of the game.
That's true. I feel like it's been a decent amount as a percentage of their net worth because they don't have that much.
They're extremely poor. Yeah.
It might be 20-30% of some of these
let's
supports.
not get too
That's
far
not
ahead of
exaggerating.
ourselves.
I'm not even exaggerating.
I think you're definitely exaggerating because
Ravage
that
got
is
canceled.
BKB. The Ravage being used didn't really do anything there. Wasn't able to steal the Ravage, though. Good coverage by using the Anchor Smash immediately afterwards, though. EG, Ravage is on cooldown, so Shopify do...
Probably asking the same thing. Saberlight, it's a nice gate you have there.
Yeah, what was...
coming through
they were
it.
going for Pekaz? Pekaz did have BKB. It was coming off cooldown. Arteezy trying to run at C-Smile here is just going to be slowed down far too much to get any hits in.
Saberlight.
I would definitely be calling support after that one because I feel like that is the definition of a car crash right there. I just cannot seem to look away because Shopify Rebellion, yeah, they're in the lower bracket, but they have not looked like that bad of a team. Evil Geniuses putting them to shame in this game one.
Oh, they trounced him. No way around it. This, I mean, 3 kills. Absolute shellacking. Use that common phrase. Just no comeback, too. Like, these Void Spirit drafts, they are very dependent on the first 10 minutes. You fall behind. You're a burst hero that is not scaling that well anymore in these supports who are tanky enough to tank your Jund.
Yeah, and he went for a physical damage build.
And EG are really playing this conservative. That is the one thing to note. They do not want to throw this game. I don't know if it's throwable, but they don't want to throw it anyway.
Gotta cover all your bases.
Another 5-man smoke from Shopify, hoping to find anybody lingering on their own. But once more, he smiles through the gate. Oh, is he through the gate? Think about it. Now, do you go through the gate?
If they go through the gate, they end up on top of the SF. Now, you see the
Yeah,
gate
they're going
animation. You should know this is happening.
Boy.
Oh, this is awkward. BKB's going to go off from C-Smile. Arteezy is in melee range with C-Smile, but he can't actually win this fight. It's not even close.
I mean,
GG instantly.
I like how Fly didn't even go through the gate. He's like, yeah, guys,
that looks terrible.
I'll see you up there.
He's
Don't worry, I'm
farming some
coming.
neutrals right now. You
I'm
can't
coming.
see it.
I mean, Kurt went through, he got insta-slapped dead. And then it's like, do you go through that gate after you saw that? I'm not going through. I respect Artur going through, actually, if you think about it. You know, like, screw it. I'll die with my boys. That's how we go out.
Yeah, I mean, he said that part of the transformation from the beginning of his career to where he's at now has been a little bit less focused on, you know, all about me, and how good I look. Well, going through that gate.
Padre, mi madre, mi